Well, Pia, we are just experiencing occasional rains here, but in the towns of Macabebe and Masantol, they already carried out evacuation to some 300 residents there as part of their preemptive measure. While Typhoon Ompong will not directly hit Central Luzon, authorities here are anticipating for possible flooding in the coming days. As we know, Central Luzon is a catch basin, and water from mountainous areas of northern Luzon, they flow through this Pampanga River system. And once Pampanga River overflows, it will affect around 30 towns or municipalities here. This will even get worse if Angat and Pantabangan dams will release water and Manila Bay will be on high tide all at the same time. If this happens, via Office of Civil to be evacuated, and that's why they are in strong coordination with local near north in water and urban search and rescue. They're now on standby here in the Clark, ready to be utilized whenever those rescue teams in other areas of
the 2019 budget. Cecil Lardizabal tells us what they talked about.
Fresh from his Hong Kong trip, Budget Secretary Bendio shares how vegetable prices there have jacked up in anticipation of the typhoon. A situation Diokno says that could most likely happen here at home.
Merong epekto talaga yung mga major calamities sa price ng vegetables. Perishable yan.
What is even more surprising, he says, is
pesos. Pero magkano retail prices sa talong? 165 bata. Something. Almost double eh. So what's causing it? Kaya probably. So ang pinaplano namin is magkakaroon ng mga talagang siguro parang direct selling ng for chicken from farm gate direct.
the National Expenditure Program, or NEP.
So yes, there will be changes. Now, all of these causes of inflation, especially food inflation, will be addressed, and that's the reason why I have
Diokno says the country is now experiencing what he calls a slightly elevated
po. Sa paligid ng bagyo, yun ang epekto. Wala kayo na monitor na panibagong sama ng panahon?
So far, wala pa naman po. Within the next 2 to 3 days, ito talagang concentration natin, itong si Typhoon Ompong.
Kailan naalis itong si Ompong?
Posible po na mamayang gabi tuloy ng lumabas ng Philippine Air Responsibility yung mata nito, no? Unfortunately, yung par natin dito sa Northwest ay nakaslan at malapit pa rin dito nga sa Northern Luzon area. So, gaya nga po ng binabanggit natin during our press briefing, kahit lumabas na mamayang gabi yung sentro o yung mata ng Typhoon Ompong, yung kalahati ng bagyo nasa loob pa rin po ng par. Posible pa rin na may warning signal yung ilang bahagi ng Northern and Central Luzon area, mamayang gabi kahit nakalabas na yung mata ng bagyong si Ompong sa par.
Wala namang inaasahan na, Chris, na yung mga second landfall.
Wala na po. Kasi ang tinawid niyo is talagang landmass lang. Usually, nagkakaroon tayo ng multiple landfall scenario kapag ang tinatawid dito itong bandang Visayas area.
Aurora Province ay naging natural barrier.
Yes.
Kaya hindi rin gaano na-penetrate ng storm surge o ng pag-angat ng tubig ng daluyong itong kanilang bayan kumpara noong mga nakaraang bagyo na talagang mas mataas o mas malakas yung dulot ng mga bagyo. Vic.
Oh, and I would assume sa ganitong mga pangyayari, sa ganitong oras, wala ng kuryente riyan. Most part of Aurora, correct?
Tama, Vic, wala rin kuryente dito. Ang meron lamang yung mga generator sa iba't ibang establishment, pero hindi lahat ng establishment ay ginagamit yon. Sakaling kung in case of emergency lamang nila ginagamit itong mga generator, gaya ng mga lodging houses ng munisipyo at yung MDRMO office.
Alright, Kevin, mag-ingat kayo riyan. We'll get back to you. Silong-silong kayo ng konti. And ingat, pati mga crew mo. Kevin, I'll get back to you. Maraming salamat. Good job, good job.
Salamat, Vic, mula dito sa Aurora Province para sa DZMM, Kevin Manalo, ABS-CBN News.
Ganun ho kadelikado yung kinalalagyan ng ating mga reporter from different parts of Luzon. Narinig po ninyo ang report ni Angel Mobido, ni Kevin Manalo, mula po dyan sa Aurora Province.
The coming days. As we know, Central Luzon is a catch basin. Close, it will affect around 30 towns or municipalities here. This will even get worse if Angat and Pantabangan dams will release water and Manila Bay will be on high tide all at the same time. If this happens, via Office of Civil Defense Region 3, that's why they are in strong coordination with local.
Right, gusto ko lang kamustahin. Kanina ho kasi yung video na pinadala niya, siguro earlier to, na napakalakas ng hangin. Nandiyan pa ba si Brian? Brian, is still there? Naputol ang linya. Yun ho'y expected ho yun. Magluluko ho ang ating mga linya dahil nakita nyo naman yung hangin. Talagang halos magsalita at nagsusumigaw. Yung bagsik ng hangin, manapay sabayan ng napakalakas na ulan. Ilocos Sur po yan, si Brian Realgo. Inuunti-unti ho natin ang mga reporter natin dahil mahirap kong maka-establish ng contact eh. Minsan ho kasi once na maka-establish tayo, kapag tatawagin na namin, napuputol na ho kagad. Ano na rin nagpalabas na rin ho ng mga flight cancellations ang iba't ibang airline, PAL for that matter, Cebu Pacific, hinihintay natin. Ngayon, payo ho dun sa mga may biyahe ngayon, lalong-lalo na ho sa gawing patungong norte. I think Manila, Hong Kong, wala na rin hong flight. Tumawag ho muna kayo. This is it, tumawag ho muna kayo sa palo ng hangin dito po sa Metro Manila. And another thing, marami ho kayong mabubulaga na mga nakatumbang puno. Dito lang kanina, pagpasok ko from Manila, napakarami hong mga nakatumbang puno. pag madilim ho yan, bubulagain ka ho kayo niyan. So, might as well drive slowly para ingat-ingat ho tayo, ingat-ingat. And remember, wag ho tayong magsindi ng ating hazard. Hindi po kailangan yan unless it is an emergency at kayo ho paparada. Ginagamit lang ho ang hazard kapag kayo paparada at emergency dahil kung
it's not a major crisis. And besides, we have a lot of tools that are available to us.
While prices are seen to stabilize soon, Legata takes note of the importance of prepositioning goods simultaneous with a pag-asa warning and the prepositioning of health needs and hygiene kits during times like these. Cecil Ardizabal, CNN Philippines.
Welcome back. All eyes on Typhoon Ompong as more than 5 million people are in its path. Ompong is projected to hit land in the Isabela, Cagayan area early morning of Saturday. Experts say there is a low chance the typhoon will get any stronger, but they warn people not to be complacent since the winds are still dangerous. The biggest worry, possible big waves in the country's northeastern seaboard. Preparations have been underway over the last couple of days. Signal warnings are up in most of Luzon. Ompong is expected to make landfall in the Cagayan-Isabela area just hours from now. Trisha Terada is at the ASA headquarters in Quezon City. Trisha, tell us more about this.
8 hours before it finally makes landfall somewhere between Isabela and driving along an expressway at a speed limit of 80 to 100 kilometers per hour. A little over double of that is how signal number 4 looks and feels like. So authorities say this could really be life-threatening. It's zero visibility for motorists, and Ompong could uproot trees and topple electric posts. Houses made of steel sheets could cause serious danger to people on the roads. The threat of storm surge is a clear danger reaching 6 meters or as tall as a building in areas under storm signal number 4. Right now, that's Cagayan and northern Mindanao and Caraga. Residents in these areas, especially those near river channels and in low-lying areas, are advised to take precautionary measures. Metro Manila will also have moderate to occasionally heavy rains starting tonight until tomorrow. For now, the Weather Bureau projects that Typhoon Ompong will leave
Southeast Asia with the equivalent strength of a Category 5 hurricane. CNN shares some statistics that show how powerful the typhoon is. At its peak on Wednesday, it became the strongest storm of this year, 2018, with wind speeds of 285 kilometers per hour. Typhoon force winds stretch for 270 kilometers, the distance between Paris and Brussels. Its winds are expected to extend all the way south to Manila and as far north as Taiwan. On Luzon Island, more than 30 million people are expected to face the typhoon's winds.
The following under blue alert: Mimaropa, Region 5, Region 6, Region 7, Region 8, Region 9, Region 10, Region 12, NCR, ARMM, and Caraga. Yun pong latest natin sa municipalities affected. We have a total of 3,510 families affected muna, with 15,328 persons in Regions 1, 2,328 persons who are presently preemptively evacuated. For the suspension of classes as of today, out of 726 since Ompong entered PAR, we have 577 cities and municipalities today that suspended classes. And we have 5 international and 20 domestic flights canceled due to the bad weather. As to the updates on the strandees, we have 4,556 passengers, 611 rolling cargos, 55 vessels, and 61 motor bankas stranded in Metro Manila, Western Visayas, Bicol, Eastern Visayas, Southern Visayas, and Southern Tagalog. The current typhoon Ompong. So that's the update so far, the latest update for typhoon Ompong. Thank you very much. Meron tayong, pero these are still for verification if it's really related to the typhoon. Hindi pa ma'am, wala pa po. We still have to wait for the MDM cluster, the DILG-led MDM cluster to determine. Yes, 4.24 million. Yes, because ang reason po nito medyo nababago po yung kanyang track, no? At depending on the model, we are calculating po. These are just estimates for us to plan better. So posible pa po pag bumababa, no? Pag bumababa o tumataas, this will change. The final figure, of course, will come when the type for a zero casualty. No? I think at the level of the LGUs, even at the level of the LGUs, they have prepared as well. No? Lahat dun sa mga posibleng maapektuhan in regions 1, 2, 3, and CAR. Ginagawa naman nila lahat. We have been receiving reports. Our national standby team is still in Clark, ready to be deployed anytime to affected areas. Yung sa red alert status natin, ma'am, na latest. Apo, medyo malaki po kasi yung diameter ng bagyo.
Sir, mga ilang percent pa yung kailangan ng preventive evacuation?
Hindi pa po natin yun yung data na hindi natin, we don't have data on that. No? But we encourage po habang hindi pa po humahampas. We expect the typhoon to make landfall between 2 a.m. to 5 a.m. this tomorrow morning. So sabay-sabay po tayong magbantay. We will be on guard. Everybody's on board. Everybody from OCD and the RMC is here to be on hand. Not only for the landfall, but to make the necessary response when needed.
Sir, since nadagdagan niyo sa mga red alert status, ano po yung pwede nating gawin yung mga tao dito sa Metro Manila?
Dito sa Metro Manila, we are also in touch with our regional office. No? And nakita naman po natin how Metro Manila is preparing also. It's a showcase of their equipment, it's a in terms of training people to respond. And of course, ang maganda po dito yung involvement ng community. No? Kasi no preparation will be successful without the participation of the community. That's a very important, the most important thing that contributes to the success of all this. And of course, the participation also of our local government units and the local chief executives. Meron, ma'am. In fact, meron tayong tinest natin kanina na press briefing and it's working. We were able to connect with our Tuguegarao regional office.
Mas madami ba mga nag-evacuate?
Mapansin mo ba medyo tumagdag kasi medyo nakikita na natin kung saan siya medyo bumaba yung track, no? Pero as we go along, we will keep you posted lahat ng mga halos members ng media natin. And we will continue to do this. No? We will please bear with us as needed. We will announce yung as often yung pakikipag-usap natin sa inyo as particularly before the typhoon makes landfall. Wala pa, ma'am.
Ingat ha. Baka may nakikinig ho sa ating mga opisyal. Yeah, I remember this. Medyo tabing dagat ho ito at nais pong malaman. Alright. Tinitignan ko lang ha yung mga text ho natin. Corimao, coastal town. Tabi ito ng Paway ha. Balikan natin ang Baguio. Micaela Ilaw. Micaela, please come in.
Patuloy pa rin na nararanasan yung malakas na hangin at ulan dito sa Baguio City dahil dyan nagkaroon na nga ng power outage sa ilang bahagi ng lungsod at nagkaroon na rin may mga natumbang puno na rin sa gitna ng daan, bumagsak na ang ilang puno sa kahabaan ng Nagilian Road, may mga kable na rin ng kuryenteng lumaylay sa daanan. Kung southbound mula dito sa Baguio City mararanasan ang zero visibility kaya na
Micaela, kamusta ang lugar na kinalalagyan mo? Kamusta ang supply ng mga relief goods para sa mga sa mga evacuees na yan?
Dito sa Baguio City, maayos naman yung relief goods na ipinoprovide dun sa mga evacuees. Kasi before pa nag-start yung typhoon o yung bagyo, naglaan na ang DSWD ng mga food packs, ng mga sleeping kits at mga gamot para dito sa